welcome back out here. We got some special guests with us, but first, we want to talk about why we're out here in Palm Court. Now, remember that story earlier this week? The American flag was used as a drop cloth because the man couldn't find anything else. It stirred up a lot of controversy. He was actually demoted because of it. And it got us thinking about how do we treat that symbol that is so sacred to our country. And we got some special guests with us, and I'm going to try to go in order here. Lead Petty Officer Daniel Morera. Yes?
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Good, how are you, sir?
Okay, and then we have Petty Officer 3rd Class Nathanael Vincent.
Hello.
And then we have Petty Officer 3rd Class Gray Wilson.
Hi, how y'all doing?
And then, who do we have on the end? I'm sorry.
Petty Officer 2nd Class Casey Harris.
Okay. Well, good morning to you guys. You guys handle the flag, and we're standing here with Michaela McCormick, and it's so sacred. All I knew growing up was not to put it on the ground. I guess let's start with that. Why should it never touch the ground?
Well, we've been taught not to respect it, and our cadets here can also tell you why it should be. If you ask them, they'll give you the things we've been taught, proper procedures, and how to handle the flags.
Okay, so let's go on down the line. Why is it so sacred for us not to have the flag touch the ground?
Sir, because it's a symbol of hope, and it represents our country, sir.
Listen to this. It's like I'm the guy in charge out here. You guys will quickly learn I'm not the guy in charge. I'll tell you that right now. So how do you handle the flag? What is the proper thing to do to put it up? Obviously, it doesn't touch the ground.
The proper thing when putting the flag up is to have a ceremony for it. Usually it is held at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it usually comes down around dusk.
Okay, is there a reason for the particular time in the morning?
Particular time is usually because tradition, and also the flag should never be, for the reason for dusk is because the flag should never be out during the night unless it is properly lighted.
Okay. And moving on down the line here, I'll flip on the other side, Steve, so I'm not working against you here. So folding it in that triangle right there, is that even the proper word? But folding it like that, how hard is that? How much time does that take?
It's a little bit of a difficult process. It takes a lot of motions. It's about 13 steps to it. It's folded in a triangle form for the old continental hats worn by our, I guess you could call it ancestors.
Yeah.
Our forefathers and their covers back then and stuff like that. So that's why it's in the triangle form, and it's all about tradition. That's why that's a lot of our following here is based on tradition.
I did know this, to mimic the hats worn in the colonial days. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
So when you guys hang the flag, what does it mean to you every time you put it up and you take it down?
It's very honorable. Like, it's an honor to do it. It's an honor to raise our flag, because that's a symbol of our entire country. Of the 50 states, we represent that with our flag, and I get the honor to lift it up into the sky so everyone can see it. It's just amazing.
And really quickly, does it make you upset when you see other people maybe put it on the ground? But then a lot of people got upset about this, and I don't think he meant any disrespect. I don't think he did.
I believe it's not understanding the importance, and I think that every American should understand the importance.
Okay, so these U.S. Naval Sea Cadets, they're educating all of us. Guys, thank you so much for coming on this morning. Let's kick it over to Dave. Dave's going to take...